Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I was thinking about doing a collective haul, but that's all I've done so far. And since my channel is new, I wanted to do a video where you guys could get to know me a little better. So today I'm just going to be doing a get unready with me. I'm already in my nightgown that I got from Walmart, and I have some questions that I wrote down in this notebook, and they're random. I went through a list and just picked some at random, and I'm gonna get ready for the evening and hope that you guys get to know a little bit more about me. The first thing I need to do is get these lashes off. Here's my makeup look for today. I did a Valentine's inspired look because as of today, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and I did little hearts, and I think it's pretty cute. So after, anyone who ever wears strip lashes know that after a while you need to take that off your face. So I'm gonna do that first. Oh my god, okay. Now my eyes are free. So I'm gonna be using these first. These are the Creme Shop and Hello Kitty 3-in-1 complete cleansing rose water and strawberry facial wipes. I love the way these smell, although if you can't tell from my voice, I am sick right now. I have unfortunately caught the vid and I can't really smell anything right now, but when I can smell, I like the way these smell. So, my first question is my name. The title of my channel is at least my first and my middle name. My first name is Miranda and my middle name is Chase. I don't really feel like saying my last name because my last name is not exactly common, and if you figure out what it is, that's your business. For now, I don't really feel like putting it out there. But yeah, just know that Miranda is my first name and Chase is my middle name, not my last name. My next question is where I'm from or where I live. I'm from Alexandria, Virginia, which is in Northern Virginia, right outside DC. I've lived in Virginia. I currently live in Virginia. I don't live up there anymore, but I have lived in Virginia my whole life. One day I'd like to leave. I've just been all over this whole state and I'd like to see something new eventually. I currently live in Southwest Virginia. So a big, huge change of scenery for me. Do I miss Northern Virginia? Not really. There was a lot more to do if you had money. Like, the things to do up there is like shopping and eating. And I mean, there's like other things you can do up there, but I don't know. It's just the traffic is crazy. It's busy. There's a lot of people. Not everybody is really nice. I don't know. I just don't really miss it. Anyway, so my next question that I have is, do I have any siblings? I have one sister. She is 2.5 years younger than me. She's currently in college. I have graduated. And she's my best friend. She's gonna do big things in life. She wants to be a doctor. She's going to med school when she graduates after, I think, like a gap year. And she's just phenomenal, and I love her to death. Now I'm going to be using the Creme Shop What Acne Daily Exfoliating Pads. Sometimes, most times, I am too lazy to wash my face. Boo, I know. But I'm just so lazy. And these are life-changing. These little, what's on them? HA, BHA, and glycolic acid. I firmly believe, don't quote me on this, but for myself, I fully believe that since I have started using these, it has helped with acne significantly. I get like little pimples here and there. Otherwise, like I used to get like breakouts. I don't know where they went. But I love these, and they've got texture to them, so I like to use one of these to just get off anything that the makeup wipe can't scrub off if I'm too lazy to wipe my face or wash my face. Next question that I kind of answered is, did I go to college? Yes, I did. I went to James Madison University in Harrisonburg, Virginia. I went for 4 years and got a bachelor's degree in biology. Now that sounds all big and fancy, but has it helped me advance in the career world? No. It is, if you don't go to college, like, never be ashamed about it, because unless you take steps to do extra schooling, a degree feels like it's almost useless. I struggled a lot mentally in college, so I just need a very long break from school, and maybe one day I'll get a master's, but without my master's, it's hard to get like a more advanced job because a lot of places require you to have experience, but it's like, how am I supposed to get the experience without having jobs to get me the experience? Yes, I went to college. Do I think it was worth it? Not all the time. Besides the people I met there. Next, because I did wear face makeup today, which I don't usually do, I'm probably going to use my cleansing water and a pad just to get anything extra that those two wipes didn't get off. So I'm going to use the Innisfree green tea cleansing water. I got this at Marshall's for $7.99. I love Innisfree. I actually have this in the cream that I bought at Sephora. I just love this brand, and whenever I see it at Marshall's or TJ Maxx, I pick it up. So I'm just going to take this and a cotton pad out of my Hello Kitty little jar here. I like these because they're like lint free. And I love it because it has one of these push tops. So just do one of those. Wipe my face. The next question is the first job that I had. The first job that I had was working at a store called Charlotte Russe. A lot of you probably know what that is, unless you're just a couple years younger than me. They used to be in like every shopping mall, but since I've quit, they, I think, have gone bankrupt. So a lot of them closed down. Did I like working there? I don't know. I mean, it was a job. I was 17 and it was my first job. So for a first job, it was fine because, you know, it wasn't anything too heavy, too hefty. And I only worked part-time, but they paid me just above minimum wage. So I got paid like $7.31, and I just didn't think it was like worth it for all the tasks that I had to do. But I did love their clothes, and I did love having the discount because their stuff was already really affordable. So having a discount on top of that was really nice. But yeah, that was my first job. How many jobs have I had in my life? I think I've had 6 jobs. Most of them were retail, and they were only like seasonal, like for the summertime when I was in college. Next, I'm going to use some moisturizers because my skin is so dry because I do not drink even a fraction of the amount of water that I'm supposed to drink every day. And it's very bad, I know, but I just don't get thirsty. It's the strangest thing. Anyway, the first moisturizer I'm going to use is my Cetaphil moisturizing cream for dry to very dry skin. And my next question is, the first thing I notice about people, this is gonna sound very pick-me, but also if you see me looking out of camera, I'm got 2 big mirrors here that I'm looking at. This is gonna sound very pick-me, but I am an empath. No, I do have really good I don't even know what you want to call it, some sort of a sense of people's character really quickly. I've even been told by people in my life, I can just tell people's vibe within a day or cut two or a week of knowing them. Like, there's been instances where my friends would be trying their best to make connections with people, and I just don't. And they're like, why don't you try to make a connection with this person? And I'm like, oh, I just don't really feel a vibe there. Like, the vibes are off. And then it turns out they're not really the greatest person. They're like, how do you just know this? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't do it consciously or anything. It's just sometimes I feel like the vibe is just not worth pursuing. And then it turns out there's a reason for it. So the first thing I notice about people is their vibe. Next, I'm going to use this Teenagan night cream. I have a night cream and a day cream. The day cream looks like this. It has peptide and collagen, and the night cream has retinol and ceramides. I got these both, I think, at Marshall's, and they were like $6 a piece. So I'm going to use the night one, obviously. And the next question is my fashion sense. A short answer for that would be non-existent. I don't really follow fashion trends because I don't have the money to, and because I don't care. That also sounds very pick-me, but it's just the honest to God truth. I live mostly in leggings, oversized shirts, and those pants that are like, they fit your thigh but flare out at the bottom. I have many pairs of those because it's also because, like, I don't like my figure. I don't like being plus sized, and weight loss is very hard for me. And so I'm very, 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 very insecure. So my fashion sense is comfortable things that conceal my body. Yeah, I just wear whatever is comfortable and what I think looks cute, like oversized anime and like Hello Kitty t-shirts and flare-legged pants and Crocs or Converse sneakers. That's my style. My face is feeling a little bit warm and sensitive from all the rubbing of product. So I'm going to use some of this Evian spray. I know it's literally just water in a can, but I love it. It is cooling, refreshing. I've had this can forever. It lasts forever. I'm just gonna, oh, it's so nice. And it's like $8 at TJ Maxx and Marshalls. I love it. So while I let that dry, I'll answer the next question that I have, which is my favorite color. Easy, simple. Pink or blue? My favorites of things change a lot, but I think I've fallen into an aesthetic that I like. I think I figured it out. And with that, my favorite colors are pink and blue. And then my next country is, do I prefer... And then my next question is, do I prefer the city or country? Before I answer that, I'm going to do my next skincare part. I'm going to use these Beauty Bio Bright Eyes eye mask. I got these as like the birthday gift at Ulta. I love things that go on my eyes, like eye masks or eye creams or cooling pads or anything like that, or those like little orbs. I have some because, I don't know, my eyes just always feel tired. Stuff like this just makes my eyes feel so much better because I have like really sensitive eyes, so they feel irritated a lot. They're pretty too. They're like pearlescent. But do I prefer the city or the country? When I was younger, I thought the country was for hillbillies. And I was like city through and through because I was a suburbs girl. Now that I have lived in the country, if I had to compare the two, I'd say I'm definitely a suburbs. I'm not city or country. I like the suburbs. I like to live far enough outside of the city so I don't feel suffocated by all the buildings and people, but close enough to a city so that I can go somewhere and have something to do. So I like the suburbs. Now, how long do I have to let these sit? Like 10-15 minutes? While these are setting, I'll just answer another question. Dogs or cats? For me, cats. If you've watched my other 2 videos, I've showed my little cat, my kitten, she's still technically a kitten, in it. I have 2 cats, they're both tortoise shells. Their name are Ivy and Raven, and they are my children. I see them as my children. I am a cat lady. I am not ashamed of it. Cats are fantastic. Growing up, I never had dogs because, I'm getting comfortable here, both of my parents worked full-time, and we just like did not have time to have a dog because there's nobody to walk it. My sister and I were at school and my parents were at work. So I always had cats, and I love them. They're not all up in your face unless they're hungry. And they just do their own thing and will give you just enough love, and that's good for me. I do want a dog eventually, but cats over dogs. My lips have been really dry because I'm sick, so I just got this in the mail today. It's one of the super lustrous lipsticks. I actually bought one like a year ago before anybody knew they existed on a whim, and I love it. And now you can't buy them in store. So I bought this one off Amazon, and it's just the clear one because I'm not much of a lip color person. I feel like I have weird lips and it just doesn't look good on me. So I like clear balms and stuff. I do have some lipsticks, but I mostly prefer like gloss or just a sheer chapstick. My next question is coffee order. That very much depends on where I'm going and what the season is. If I'm going to Starbucks and it's winter, I either get a hot blonde vanilla latte or a caramel brulee latte. If I'm going to Starbucks and it's summer, it's either a refresher, a vanilla iced coffee, or a sweet cream cold brew. If I'm going to Dunkin', no matter if it's winter or spring, I get a iced coffee with vanilla swirl and cream. And I love it. So that's my coffee order. Okay, I let those sit and I took them off, the eye patches. Now I'm going to do my eye cream and my little orbs. Where did I get these? Oh, these are from Ipsy, in one of my Ipsy bags, and this is the Premium Retinol X5 Elastin Eye Ampule from, where did I get this? TJ Maxx. So I'm gonna apply some of this and then use the little orbs. They're so cute. Look, they've got little purple sparkles in them. The next question that I have is, am I single or taken? I am taken. I've been dating my boyfriend for just about 2.5 years. We lived together. We moved in with each other in August when my lease at my other apartment ended. I love him to death. The funny thing about us is that we are very different people. We've somehow made this relationship work this long. We're very different people, but in a way where it works. As far as we're both concerned, I'm 24 and he's 25. Or, we're both 24, but he's about to turn 25. And as far as we're both concerned, this is it. This is who we're marrying. I mean, you can never be 100% sure, but as for now, that's what we know. We are both each other's first serious relationships, and most people would think we're naive, but I never dated because I knew nobody was right for me. It's really hard dating these days. There's a lot of not decent people out there, and so I held off on dating seriously until I found the person that I could see something like super serious with, and that's my boyfriend. Next, I'm gonna put on some of this Earth Harbor Cloudburst Balancing Gel Hydrator. I also got this in an Ipsy bag, and I like it. It's like lightweight, and I like gel hydrators because they're cooling. And if you can't tell, I'm naturally like I almost have like a rash on my cheeks. I need to go see an immunologist to see if that's something significant, but otherwise, I'm just gonna play that. My next question is my role model. My role model is my father. I lost him just about 4.5 years ago to cancer. My dad was the smartest person I've ever met in my entire life. He was good at every subject you could think of. Science, math, history, English. He literally could do everything. He could do quantum physics. He was a computer software developer. Like, he was literally brilliant. But he was also so selfless and so kind. And he was just like a really fantastic person. And if I'm gonna aspire to be like anybody, it's him. So yeah. My hands are dry, so I think I'm gonna put on some hand lotion. I think I'm gonna do the winter candy apple. My boyfriend got me this in a little set for Christmas. Ow! This is not a good design for a lotion cap. This hurts. There we go. Goodness. My next question is my favorite clothing and shoe brands. My favorite I don't really have a favorite clothing brand because, like I said, I just wear what's comfortable. If I had to pick something, it'd probably be like Aerie because they're really comfortable. I buy a lot of stuff off Shein, and I know some people are iffy about that, but as a plus-size girl, sometimes I want to dress just as cute as the skinny girlies. And the only website and place that lets me do that affordably is Shein. Also, Old Navy and Walmart. Old Navy and Walmart have really cute, comfortable clothing. But other than those stores, like if I want really, really cute stuff, Shein. Makeup-wise, I like e.l.f. I like Wet n Wild. The Crumb Shop has a hold over me. For more expensive ones, I'd say Fenty and Rare Beauty. And ColourPop too. I've got a lot of ColourPop. I recently have bought like 3 separate packages from them. Love you, ColourPop. Next, I'm gonna put on some of this Laneige Waterbank Hydro Essence Serum just on my nose, like right here, because that's where I get the most dry. And my next question is, what do I think is the most important thing in life? I feel like most people say like friends or family, but as much as you love the people in your life, something I've learned is that if you're gonna take care of anybody, it has to be yourself. This isn't me being full of myself or anything, because I'm actually one of the most insecure people I know. This is me just having an adult realization that at the end of the day, the person who's going to be there for you most and the person who's going to be there for the other people in your life is yourself. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can't be 100% to help others. So, I mean, I've told managers of jobs that I've had, like, I absolutely appreciate your need for my labor, but if I'm sick, I'm staying home. If I'm depressed, I'm having a mental day. And it's not like super frequent. Like, I'm not like, I'm depressed every day and taking days off constantly. But I do suffer from really bad anxiety and PTSD and depression. And I've learned that sometimes you need to be selfish and you need to take care of yourself. Because you can't be what others need you to be if you're not yourself first. So that's what's very important to me. I swear, there's ghosts in this room. All my stuff is always falling. Does anybody else watch those animated horror stories? They're like podcasts of like horror stories that like people read. Other YouTube channels will like take the podcasts and then like animate them. I sleep with those on. They're like ASMR to me. I love them, and I've been listening to a lot of them, but some of them are fake, some of them are real. Sometimes I feel like I'm gonna end up one of those stories. There's ghosts in here. I'm just kidding. Oh, I'm just putting on the Laneige lip sleeping mask, the one that everybody uses just for extra hydration, because since I've been having issues with my sinuses, I breathe like this when I sleep. You know? So my lips are just literal raisins right now. I look like a rat. My last question is, what's my goal in life? What's my goal? I'm 24. I don't know what my goal in life is, but I have an idea of what I want in life. And to put it generally, I just want to be happy, healthy, and financially comfortable. I don't care about being rich. I don't care about having fancy cars and big house. I don't care about that. What matters to me in terms of finances is being at a spot in my life where if my car breaks down or if my cat gets sick and I need to take him to the vet, or some other emergency like that, I don't have to freak out about it. Like, oh no, my card is maxed out because of such and such costs. My paycheck has spent. How am I gonna take my cats to the vet? Because right now I'm kind of at that point in my life, but I'm growing and learning how to manage my finances better, and I hope fully within, a year or 2 years, something, will be in that spot where I can, take care of finances and extras and not have to freak out and worry about it. So that's a goal, to be comfortable like that. I'm also obviously happy because everybody struggles with that, and to be healthy. But yeah, that's pretty much my night routine. I just wipe my face off and put some creams and serums on. And those are the questions about me. I hope you guys can learn a little bit more about me and who I am as a person and what's important to me. If you like what you heard, if you think I'm cool, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I really could use some friends. I live with my boyfriend in a small town and none of my friends live anywhere near me, so it gets pretty lonely. So I would love to have some friends. If you would love to be a friend, please hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you guys and hear future video ideas. I'm always asking for future video ideas. Thank you again for watching, and I hope everybody has a wonderful night. Sleep well, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Peace.